If you could subscribe or leave a like or leave a comment, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for watching. So today now, today's job then. We have a new crush now, and it's a bit longer than the old one. So going to be making, need to put a new post in, and that will have some eyes off it, so we can actually put a pin through to hold the crush in place, and have a latch for a gate on it. There's an existing wooden post there, so make a piece of metal to bolt on the post, and we can put the pins through that again to hold the other side of the crush, so it'll be fixed in place. So the old cattle crush now, we had like a 10-foot gate behind it, so you could open it to go behind there if you wanted. So this crush now is about 2 foot longer, well, by the gate anyway. So I had a new 5-bar yard gate for it, 8 foot now. Just need to sheet it up with this plastic stock board. So I'll bring it up to here, so you still have a bit of access at the top there. So I got my strip now to bolt on the post. I'll need a couple of eyes for putting a pin through. So these two bits here are nice and rounded at the end here, and a hole in the middle as well. So just need to drill through it bigger. So I'll cut this off flush, drill that, and when I can sort of cut it back to where I want really. So that's the plan. So drilling these out to 20mm now for the rods. So that's the new crush in place now, with RSJ welded and the new sheeted gate behind it. I'll show you now. So the old post used to be there. Let's move it back to here because the crush is longer. So as you can see now, here's the pins that hold it in place now. And we got the concrete in, so this won't be moving anyway. We'll have this bit here, so nice place for a latch. When that old bale spike isn't there to hold the wood here for concrete, you can open this out to get access into behind. Or say you want to leave a cow out, well, you want to catch one, but you want to leave one out, you can open it out and leave them out through here. So the yard gates are only 5 bar, so there's a fair bit of gap here, but it is a stronger gate. So we sheeted over it, so that solved that problem anyway. Left the top rung here open so you can actually get access here then. And here's the other piece of steel I welded up. So this now, I welded 2 proper lugs on it and screwed into this post. So using the screws you get in telegraph posts then. So there's a few of them into this, so that'll hold that tidy and the rod and all. So this side now, I cut some bits of steel off and drilled them bigger. So I used those pieces of metal, the rounded off ones, drilled them bigger, so I could cut them longer to, as you see, fit inside here. So I could weld it in here and weld it to here. So a bit stronger job really. So I use these, so we have a slot here, so with where it could go down a bit. So it'll be fine for years like that. And these to make it smooth, so if you're holding pressure on the latch, it'll skid across these and then bang into here. I cut the concrete, chunk out concrete there, dug a hole quite deep into it, and concreted this place now. So we had a hole there because we'd lifted this old telegraph post being knocked down into the ground there. So threw a few chunks of cement into the bottom hole, and the top layer now where the old pad is concreted tidy then, while we're concreting this basically. So that's this part of the job done. So I have this now again for the same job. It's a framework for a panel for a silage pit. So the plywood on it has long rotted away. So this frame now is exactly 8 by 4. So it fits in the hole we have, and a sheet will fit tidy on it, no need to trim it or nothing. Only thing first really is either cut that box out, weld a new one in. The rest is pretty good, but cut these brackets off it. See the angle in brackets there. Just cut that all off it, replace the bottom one, give it a good coat of paint this time, sheet it, and this will be right done. We don't need to actually do this right this minute, but it's part of the job anyway. So this piece of angle iron for our electric pole now, all marked out ready and marked the end of it to cut. So this will be to hang that off. So the old crush here was enclosed on this side by railway sleepers. So what I'm going to do now is put the angle iron down there, and so we can bolt all the sleepers solid together and I'll hang that gate off this. So we'll cover this side then, so it's enclosed again, but I can open it back out the way, and still use this side of crush. Say now if a calf needs to suckle, or cesarean, or whatever, and so we'll have an option then again in future. I can just open this out and actually have access to this side to use it. So a bit better system here. So that's them prepped for welding. So cut the rotten piece out the bottom and cut all the brackets off it. See over there. Just need to run a grinding disc now and get rid of all sharp edges left from the brackets. But drilled a couple of holes for hinges. Cut a piece of new box for that already. And cut this to size. Drilled a couple of holes inside there. And I've so prepped it now ready for welding. So ground the galvanizing off there. So this gate will actually hang off this post. So makes it easier doing this two at the same time. So I can measure them just side by side really. So this panel frame had a stronger end here. Extra bits there. So drilled another hole in this piece here. See there? So just need to get another piece of box, drill a hole in it and weld it up here. So the latch can slide back and forward there. So that's the hinges welded on now. So an easy way to line this up now. So get some offcuts of flat bar now. Clamp them to the gate itself. So have something flat that's actual level with this to put this on. And as you can see here, I've clamped this down as well because this is bowing up a little bit. So I've clamped this, I'll tack that, then I'll pull this down as well to match it, or pull this up basically. So it's only going to be a short little piece for here. So you see I've marked that ready. I'll drill this out now. So I drilled this now. I'm trying to work out how long I need this rod. So say I have 4 inch here. If I take off cut of this, put it there, I'll be 3/4 of it, so it's 3 1/4 actual movement. So really I only need 3 1/4 this side, but I might go a little shade bigger and then have it pretty much flush there. So it comes right here, nice flush here, close it there, nice flush here. That's the plan anyway. So I put the rod through and lined it all up, tacked in place. Then I took the rod off and welded up each side while I had access in. Then I've tacked the handle on to try it, and I've fully welded that. Works fine. I need to weld the top of it now. So bit out more there, right out, still stick out a bit there. Works good in it. So I'm cutting a piece now to put here, and I'll fill up those holes. Maybe I should have found a better piece, but try to use up some bits of offcut there anyway. So I've just taken a wire brush over this on a 9 inch grinder, ready for paint now.